back with a new lesson. Today let's study the chapter TARO'S Reward, and it is the third chapter of Class 6 English from the textbook Honeysuckle. This is a Japanese short story, and first of all I will explain the short summary of this lesson. Okay, so let's start the story TARO'S Reward. This story is all about a thoughtful and loving son. He works hard to fulfill his parents' wishes and get some unexpected help. Taro was a woodcutter, a young woodcutter. He lived with his parents on a lonely hillside. Though he worked very hard, he earned very little money, so his family was very poor. One evening, Taro and his parents were sitting in their hut. A cold, strong wind were blowing. Taro's father wished he had a cup of sake to warm him. Taro could not buy that expensive drink for his old father. He became very sad. So friends, do you know what is the meaning of sake? Sake means some kind of Japanese drink. It can be called as rice wine. Okay, so come to the story now. Taro decided to work harder than before. Next day morning, he went to the forest early. He felt tired walking by noon. His mouth was very dry. He felt very thirsty. Suddenly, Taro heard the sound of rushing water. He had never seen a stream there before. He ran to the waterfall behind the rock. He put the water to his lips. It tasted like sake. Taro quickly filled his pitcher with that water. So pitcher means some kind of large jug. So Taro filled sake in that jug. At home, the old father, Taro's father, found the liquid tasty as well as heartwarming. He began to dance. He offered a cup of sake to an old lady and also told her the story of that magic waterfall. She spread the news in the village. So many villagers took a sip of the sake. Next morning, they went to that waterfall with their jars and pitchers, but they were disappointed. To them, the water tasted like ordinary water, ordinary cold water. They cursed Taro and looked for him to punish him. But Taro saved himself very cleverly. The story of Taro and his magic waterfall reached the Emperor of Japan. So Emperor means the king of Japan. So he called Taro and rewarded him for his goodness and his services to his old parents. The Emperor of Japan named the city's best fountain after Taro. He wanted all children to respect and obey their parents. Okay friends, this was the story of Taro. And the moral of the story is never be greedy and love and respect your parents unconditionally. Work hard to fulfill all their wishes. Now let's look at some question answers from this lesson. Short questions from this chapter. Question number 1. Why did Taro run in the direction of the stream? And the answer is, Taro ran in the direction of the stream because he was thirsty. Secondly, he had never before heard the sound of falling water in that area. Next is question number 2. How did Taro's father show his happiness after drinking sake? And the answer is, sake gave warmth as well as energy to the old man. Taro's father stopped shivering and started dancing. In this way, he showed his happiness. Next is question number 3. Why did the villagers want to drown Taro? And the answer is, the villagers went to the waterfall to collect sake, but they got only plain cold water. They thought that Taro had tricked them. So they looked for Taro to punish him. Question number 4. Why did the waterfall give Taro sake and others water? And the answer of this question is, the waterfall obeyed Taro and changed water into sake. The reason was that he was a thoughtful son. He served his old parents sincerely. Sake was the reward for his goodness. Other people were just greedy, so they got only plain water. And the last question from this chapter is question number 5. Why did the emperor rewarded Taro? And the answer of this question is, the emperor of Japan rewarded Taro for being good and kind toward his parents. This was emperor's way to encourage all children to respect, obey and serve their parents. Okay students, in today's class we have studied the chapter Taro's Reward, and it is a Japanese short story. I hope all of you understood this lesson very clearly. In next video I will come back with another important chapter. So till then, goodbye.